Hello, race fans, and welcome to the Virginia iRacing League SK Mod 75. Hey, this is the second race of the day for here at the Virginia iRacing League at Lanier National Speedway. Got a beautiful night out here tonight. 78-degree air temperature, winds 4 miles an hour. That track temperature has cooled down to 80 degrees. As always, thank you for joining us here at Racing Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And before we head on down to the track for qualifying, let's take a quick look at the points standings, the updated point standings after the Legends race. Tony Rice still in the lead, but Kevin O'Brien's creeping ever closer, with Dennis Weeks third, Benjamin Butler fourth, Casey Marshall fifth, Andy Casalova sixth, Troy Daniels seventh, Brian Chute eighth, Charles Buchanan ninth, and Danny Knoll Jr. rounding out the top 10. And as you look down, you can see where your favorite driver is located in the standings. A lot of racing to go this year, and I believe they're getting ready to head on out. So we're going to go ahead and take it trackside here. I believe that is looks like that's Ryan Palmer out of New York. He'll be the first one out. We'll put up the timing and scoring tower so we can keep track of his progress. Palmer coming around to start his first time lap. They have two hot laps. Coming around to complete lap number 1, and it will be a 12.661. So far, that is the time to beat. And let's see if he can improve on that. Comes out of turn 4. And unfortunately, he will not improve, and so 12.661 will be the time to beat. Next up, it looks like Charles Buchanan. Buchanan's also out of New York, coming around to start his first time lap here. Let's see what Charles starts with as he crosses the line. It'll be a 12.730. 0.06 of a second off of Palmer's best time. Let's see if he can pick that up and grab that pole position. He won the modified race last week, trying to do a repeat here. He improves his time, but not his position. 12.722 for Charles Buchanan. So he will remain in the second position at the moment. Next up is Benjamin Butler. Benjamin's from right here in Virginia. He comes on around and starts his first hot lap. Let's see what Ben gets as he crosses the line here. Looks like his first time will be a 13.135. That'll put him in third position. Trying to pick that up. Oh, and he catches the wall, so unfortunately he won't improve his time, so he'll remain in the third spot for the moment. Looks like Danny Knoll is out on track next. Danny's also from New York. Here comes Danny now to start his first time run. Makes his way around across the line. Let's see what he gets here. He gets a 13.073. And that will be good enough for third position at the moment. Let's see if he can pick that up. He comes to the line. And unfortunately, he does not improve his time. That last lap was a 13.106. Let's see who's coming out next. Looks like it's going to be the 84, Kevin O'Brien. O'Brien's from Australia. Kevin's currently second in the championship standings. You know he's looking to get every point he can. Coming around to complete his first hot lap. And he'll start with a 13.032. That will be a third fastest at the moment. See if he can improve on that time. As he crosses the line, he does improve his time, but not his position, 12.809. So Kevin O'Brien will remain in the third position at the moment. Looks like next up we have Tyler Sheldon. That's not showing it, but Tyler, he's also from New York, I believe. Actually, I think he's from Virginia. He's from Virginia. My bad. He's from Virginia. Local guy here. Coming around now to complete his first lap. It's a 12.811. That's good enough for fourth position at the moment. Let's see if Tyler can pick up that time there. As he crosses the line, and he does improve up to third position with a 12.725. He moves into the third starting position at the moment. Next up is Troy Daniels. Troy Daniels, also a local Virginia product here. He crosses the line and starts his first hot lap. Let's see what Troy starts with as he crosses the line. And he will be 12.915. That's fifth fastest at the moment. Oh, no, and he got a little loose going down the backstretch, so he'll just go ahead and cross the line here and finish his qualifying session. Obviously not picking up there. Next out on track is Andy Kosalova. Andy's also from New York. A huge contingent from New York and Virginia here, both those two fine states. And he makes his way down the backstretch here. Here he goes for his first time lap. And he will start with a 12.835. Right now, that'll put him fifth fastest. Definitely looking to improve. Comes off the line here. Let's see what he gets as he crosses the line. Unfortunately, he's not able to improve. 13.438 is his second hot lap. And let's see, is anybody else left? And I think that's just about everybody, perhaps. And oh, Tony Rice, he's coming out. Also from Virginia. This should be the last driver, I believe. Might be. We'll have to wait and see. Rice comes around now to start his first hot lap. Comes to the line, and he will start with a 13.199. That's ninth fastest. Looking to improve on that ninth starting position. Comes and finishes his qualifying run. He moves up to seventh with a 12.989. For the moment, that's where Tony Rice will start tonight's race. I do believe we have one more. Brian Chu. I believe he had to run, do something, and I think he may be our last guy out on track, I believe. Ryan Chu, originally from Florida. Coming around now to start his first timed lap. Green flag out for the 11. Here he comes around now to finish his first hot lap. Let's see where he starts at. Right now he's sixth fastest with a 12.866. Looking to improve on that sixth starting position. Let's see if he will. Does he improve his time? Yes, he does, but not his position. He did improve to 12.850, but he will remain in sixth position. And I believe that may be it. And we'll look. You know, for some reason I thought someone had spun earlier in the qualifying, and we'll look and see. There may be one more driver going out to just do like one hot lap just to see what will transpire here as Chu comes around to his pit stall. And perhaps they are done. I don't see anybody else getting ready to head out on track. So we may be done here. Pulls into his pit stall there. And don't see anybody else getting ready to head on track. Let's see. And all the cars are there, so I believe we're probably done with qualifying. And now we just have to wait for them to roll over to the race session, and that's it. Yeah, they're getting ready to roll over to the race session here. And as the cars are lining up, let's go ahead and take a look at that starting grid. We've got Ryan Palmer on the pole, Charles Buchanan starting second, Tyler Sheldon third, Kevin O'Brien fourth, Andy Kosilova, starting fifth, Brian Chu sixth position, Troy Daniels seventh, Tony Rice starting eighth with Danny Knoll Jr. ninth, and Benjamin Butler in the 10th position. All the cars pretty much on track now, waiting for the pace car to get them rolling. And there's a little bit of a time limit there. Gives the drivers a chance if they want to make any final little changes to the wheel settings, or it's a fixed setup, so there are only one or two settings that you can change on the setup. And Palmer trying to get some heat in those tires. It is only 80 degrees on that track temperature. It definitely has cooled down. We will see what happened here as we pace car leads them around with one more pace lap. Try to get more heat in those tires. Should be going green the next time around. Pace car is making his way down to turn 3. Should be getting ready to pull into pit road. There he goes, waiting for that green flag. We've got it. We're racing here at Lanier. Palmer's right there. Well, they're all right there, really tight together there. Well, look at that battle there with Andy Kosilova and Kevin O'Brien. O'Brien goes a little wide there, trying to hold on. Taking that high line around. Trying to, being on the outside, sometimes you get up there and get kind of stuck, and it's hard to get back down. Trying to find a way down to that inside groove. And right now, O'Brien is just kind of stuck. He's going to have to try to find his way in there. It might be a while before he can get down in there. Meanwhile, further up, there's Danny Knoll Jr. Working on Troy Daniels. This car seems to stay planted pretty well here. It'll be interesting to see how the tires hold up. Normally, I wouldn't think you would really have to change tires. Starting to look at Ryan Palmer. Boy, he's trying to get away from Charles Buchanan, and can't quite do it. Buchanan's right there. Like I say, he won last week at 5 Flags, and so he's going to see if he can do the repeat. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he won the Legends race, so he does have one victory already this weekend. Oh, we have a caution. Okay, caution's out somewhere for some reason. And Troy Daniels, he is already in the pits. Let's see, caution here on lap 10. Let's see, wonder what happened there. Let's go back to Troy right here on lap 9. Let's see what we can see here. Oh, and the wheels just touch him in the 17 there. Danny Knoll. Oh boy, and Daniels got up on his roof, and he had to toe in. So nothing he can do once you get on your roof like that. And unfortunately for Troy, he's sitting on pit road, and now he's going to have to actually toe in, and that's going to take a few minutes for him to get in there. So unfortunately, he will lose some laps there. Palmer is coming around now, picking up the pace car here. There's the pace car, and now they'll be making their way around. Brian Chu making his way down on pit road. Only 11 laps in. Let's see if he decides he wants to try to take some tires here. Finally gets to his pit stall. Like we said in the earlier race, you know, it's weird because you have to drive all the way around the track to actually get to your pit stall. It looks like he's got the right sides going on. You can see the track. I mean, you see the field coming down the backstretch. Boy, he's gonna have to hurry. Just getting those right sides only. Hurrying up, trying to get back out there, and he will make it out before the field comes around. So he'll be able to stay on the lead lap. There's the pace car, but he's about to exit the pits right there. So he'll have to come around, and they may have one to go already as he makes his way around. Yep, lights are out on the pace car. Palmer is your leader. It'll be lap 14 on the restart. She was coming up very quickly now, just as they go green, and Brian Chu probably caught the tail end of the field as they were getting going. Palmer and Buchanan right there. Charles Buchanan with Tyler Sheldon there in the third position. Oh no, and who was that? That was Andy Kosalova spinning. I'm wondering, see, looks like we might have stayed green here. No caution. Boy, it was sort of a save. At least he didn't wreck the car. He's able to continue on. Oh, we got somebody smoking there. Can't tell who that was. Somebody, who is that he just passed? Was that Butler, perhaps? Somebody's down on the inside of the track, and I think that might be Tony Rice. Oh, Tony Rice's engine is a lot of smoke coming from that 64 car, and something happened, and boy, he's going to lose a lot of laps. This is going to be a green flag pit stop, and Rice is the points leader in the championship, but you know, you might got a little bit of a pad in those points, but you definitely don't want to just give points away. But definitely going to be a long night for the 64 now. He tries to make his way around to his pit stall, burn one of those fast repairs. As they remain green, there's Palmer, blazes right on by with Charles Buchanan hot on his heels, trying to find a way around the 10 machine. And you see how quickly these laps crank off here. Both Rice and Daniels are the only two cars not on the lead lap. Rice looks like he's 5 laps down, and Daniels is 6 down. He had to toe in from when he got flipped up on his roof there. Oh, Buchanan taking a look down on the inside. He's going to be able to wrestle that lead away from Palmer, at least for now anyway. Charles Buchanan, your new leader. now on lap 25. I may be mistaken. I was saying that maybe he won the Legends race. I'm not. I don't think that's correct. I have to go back and look and see who won that race. But I know he won the modified race from last weekend at 5 Flags. So definitely on his way to repeat. If he does 2 race wins, it'll be in the same car if he's able to hold on and win here. Palmer trying to find a way around that 09 machine. Oh, and Palmer is slow, and Tyler Sheldon just shoots right in front of him. Sheldon now your second place runner. Not sure what happened to Palmer there. He's definitely not moving at the same pace he was. He's trying to close in on Sheldon once again. He may have had to get out of it just to gather the car up. But he's got Troy Daniels directly behind him. He's not on the lead lap, though. A little further back, there's Brian Chu. He's battling with Knoll there, Danny Knoll Jr., about a half second from the 17 car. Meanwhile, up the front there, Tyler Sheldon still trying to catch Charles Buchanan. Almost a second behind now, 0.9 seconds, make it a 1 second lead. Charles Buchanan, you can see the gap that he's opened up now on the rest of the field. Tyler Sheldon and Ryan Palmer, they still got a good battle going on there. And they've got a little distance between themselves and Danny Knoll, too. Like a pretty good distance there. And Knoll there in 4th position. You can see on the track map where first, second, and third are. They're about a half lap ahead of Knoll, who's there in 4th position. Of course, Brian Chu is right behind him. And trying to see if he can find a way around the 17 car. There's Andy Kosalova. Now he's back to 8th position. He's actually 2 laps down, and so now he's having a bit of a long race, just like Daniels and Rice. Daniels 7 laps down, Rice is 9 laps down. But sometimes you just got to ride it out, and that's what he's doing here at the moment. Meanwhile, further up, Ryan Palmer, he's trying to get closer. Now he's got Sheldon right there in front of him. And, oh no, and they get together. Boy, wow. Okay, he kind of spun, but then got turned straight by the 10. So they are able to continue. We remain on the green flag run here, folks. Wow, that was interesting. Palmer now trying to hold on to that 2nd position. Wow, he is fighting hard on the outside. Look at him hold that position, keeping it away from Tyler Sheldon. Ryan Palmer doing a great job there holding off the 003 machine. You kind of almost thought Sheldon would just drive right up under him, but Palmer really running a really good line off the corner. Was able to keep up just enough momentum to keep the 003 behind him. Now trying to put a little light between the two of them there. Looks like a 0.4 of a second there. Now Buchanan, he's over 4 seconds down the road. And in fact, they've got Kevin O'Brien directly in front of them. O'Brien, he's currently in the lucky dog position. He got passed by Buchanan several laps ago. And So if a caution would come out and he remains where he is and not involved, then he will be able to get back on that lead lap. But here's this battle here with Danny Knoll and Brian Chu. Chu still trying to find a way past the 17. And we're already 49 laps into this race, folks. Laps kick off very quickly here at Lanier. Both Chu and Knoll running very consistent laps here. Chu unable to really get the better of Knoll as he tries to look for a weakness, any place where Knoll might make a little bit of a mistake or a little bit of a slip. And it is just not happening for the 11, at least not right now. He is close there. He is getting as close as he can get without pushing him. Danny Knoll Jr. continuing to hold off the hard-charging number 11 of Brian Chu. Now 24 laps remaining. As they're racing along, let's see, there's Charles Buchanan, your leader. Yeah, he got around Benjamin Butler there. So Butler is now the lucky dog position. He's one lap down. And Buchanan now approaching these two cars here that are racing, battling for position. And he is easily out front, well over 5 seconds ahead of second place Ryan Palmer. Less than 2 seconds away from Knoll and Chu. Continues to motor along there. And there they are. Brian Chu still hunting down Danny Knoll Jr. Trying to find any way around that 17, and it is not Knoll, he is not making it easy for the 11 car. And now, while he's battling him, after a while, folks, he's going to start seeing that burgundy car in his rearview mirror. Of course, you don't want to hold up the leader, but then you have your own battle that you're fighting too. So a little bit of a situation brewing here. Of course, Buchanan, he doesn't have any real concerns as far as anybody behind him. There's Buchanan now. You can see he's starting to get closer to those two battling there. Danny Knoll Jr. and Brian Chu battling for that 4th position. Ryan Palmer, meanwhile, he's running in 2nd, and he's almost 2 seconds ahead of Tyler Sheldon. Sheldon now is getting around Benjamin Butler. And then we're back to Danny Knoll, and now the leader has caught these two right here, and boy, they're really getting really close here now. And we have 11 laps to go. This race will be over very, very shortly here. Danny Knoll Jr., all he has to, Brian Chu, he got really close to that inside tire. And Danny Knoll Jr. is just being just a model of efficiency here and just consistency, and not, wavering 1 inch whatsoever for that 11 to take an advantage there. And there's your leader right there, Buchanan. He's right behind them. He is closed right up on them. He's got like a ringside seat to see. Now, you could be thinking, do I want to be behind these guys? What if something happens? And he just did touch the 11. The 11 does go around. Oh, and he's into the wall. He's going again quickly, but we're going to stay green. So caution will not come out. But boy, that kind of saved Danny Knoll Jr. there. He does go a lap down, I believe. Wait, caution, I'm sorry. Okay, that did bring the caution out. So apparently he would, if you're sometimes if you get moving quick enough, the caution won't come out. But this time, apparently him or somebody else was stationary enough on the racing surface to trigger the caution. So now we're 6 laps to go. This might come down to a green white checker here, folks. And you know what? That is not something Buchanan wanted to see. There's Andy Kosilova now on pit road. Looks like so far he's the only car pitting. Actually, here comes the 11 of Brian Chu. He's making his way in as well. And they maybe decide to go ahead. You know what? We're just going to get some tires. I think it looks like Kosilova, he's at least getting the right side tires. Maybe the only thing he has time for. That field is coming. He's going to go for it, try to get all 4. And they are just going past right now. So Kosilova, he is going to lose another lap. He wasn't on the lead lap anyway. Chu just got to his pit stall. So he's already a lap down. So I guess they figured, you know what, just get some tires. They can't really gain a position on anyone at this point. And probably now just a matter of just, you know what, let's just finish this race out. And while they're on their way out, Kevin O'Brien is on his way in. And making a very late stop into on pit road here. Well, he's really going to have to. Okay, he looked like he just got a splash of fuel. Or maybe it just did used a fast repair just to make sure his car was, it couldn't have been fuel because they have plenty of fuel. But the lights are out on the pace car and they will be going green. There's the pace car going into pit road. And we've got the green flag here, 3 to go. And Buchanan, he is off and running. Tyler Sheldon right there with Ryan Palmer. Palmer taking a look down on the inside, trying to find a way past Sheldon. We're on the final lap. A white flag is in the air. They're doing their best to try to battle their back to the checkered flag, but he's going to come around. Charles Buchanan will come around, and this will be race win number 2 in the modifieds for Charles Buchanan. Charles Buchanan, your winner here, ladies and gentlemen. Celebrating here at Lanier National Speedway. And he will pull down on the victory lane here. And as he pulls down there, we'll look at the final standings here. Charles Buchanan, your winner. Tyler Sheldon, second. Ryan Palmer, third. Danny Knoll Jr., fourth. Kevin O'Brien, fifth. Brian Chu, sixth. Benjamin Butler, seventh. Andy Kosilova, eighth. Troy Daniels finishes ninth position. And Tony Rice in the 10th position. And folks, we want to thank you as always for joining us here. Virginia iRacing League. We race every Friday and Saturday nights. Legends and Modifieds on Friday. And then join us Saturday night for the Super Late Models and the Gander Outdoor Trucks. Another congratulations to our winner here, Charles Buchanan. Second win in the modifieds, makes it 2 in a row for the 09, and sure he'll be looking to try to see if he can grab a win in another vehicle, perhaps the super late models or the trucks. And stay tuned, and we will see what happens as we move on to our next two and final races of the weekend. So for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we thank you for joining us for the Virginia iRacing League SK Mod 75. This is round number 6. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. On behalf of all of us, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.